Wow. What is up, legends? We are back. New update. Time to rock out a little something something. All right, so we have War Thyrza in Japanese garb. We knew it was going to be that. It was pretty simple because there's only two wedding characters that are coming right now, and it's obviously not going to be Levi because Levi is 100% just, she literally just came out like a month ago, so it wasn't going to be her. I mean, they do crazy things, but I don't think they would do something that crazy. So we knew it was going to be War Thyrza. And we also have the EX system. I'm going to explain the EX system in a second, but first let's talk about War Thyrza. This is not happening. Like, there's no currency anywhere for all that. We didn't get the extra chapters, so this ain't happening. Unless you spend in. If you spend in, grats, but you know, not me. So let's go in here. All right, here she is. I do have this version of her on JP. I got her multiple times too. Like, she just keep coming out. Like, I got her 3 times, and in various banners. So she's pretty much like I call them like super awakers. They're not normal awakers. They're like slightly better. But the main thing that we're going to look at is her passive, bride kidnapping. When the battle starts, gain permanent immunity to charm, which is similar to what she already has, OG version. Taunt convert. When the turn starts, if the cast is affected by taunt, removes the effect and inflicts charm on 3 random enemy targets. That's actually kind of lit. And the next passive is bride. When affected by the status, pursues all enemies for 100% of the attack action. If any targets are affected by charm, inflicts charm effect on all enemies and remove the bride effect. Can't wait. That's really cute. There's all that. Never mind. Yeah, if you ain't old enough, don't worry about it. Can't wait. When the battle starts, reduces the cast skill CT by 2, which is nice, and the passive going up for that is actually pretty nice too. I am a bride 4, deals 390% damage. This is at max, by the way. It's not going to do that base. Attack damage, removes the cast debuffs before the action, which is nice. After the action, grants the cast the bride and the CC effect. Increases the cast move gauge by 75%. That's pretty good. The bride, when affected by this, pursues all enemies. So she does it a couple of times. She does it off the passive, and then she does it off of the attack, which the passive is the attack. So rhythm hairpin, 290% attack percent as damage inflicts to tectonic hairpin on the target. Before the action, removes all allies fracture effect and inflicts charm on 3 tech type enemies. So if you face anybody with tech, they're going to be kind of screwed over. After the action, grants allies focus effect. All right, go down. Hairpin is negative 50% on defense, lasts 3 turns. Charm, we already know what that does, lowers attack. And the character will attack allies' normal attacks before their effect wears off. And focus, heal and receive 50% lasts for 3 turns, which is interesting because it just helps out your healing. And last, Eternal Love, deals 280% attack as damage, heals the strength type enemies, which is weird because it's just strength type. So like all of the red type with the fist and everything else like that, they'll get healed. So a lot of people are going to have Belial and Lucy, so that's going to be really nice for them. She's not going to heal anybody else beyond the red type. So if you have Furka too, Furka is a strength type as well. If the cast HP is above 50% while dealing damage, removes the target's buff effects after action, inflicts fracture on tech type enemies. And as you can see, she's a tech. So boss battles, she's going to be really good because she's going to screw over tech units or tech bosses. And if somebody is tech heavy in PvP and you notice that, you can throw her in and put the screw on them. So you also get the normal Rider of War as well, chilling right there. And they gave us some tickets. So we're going to do that in a second. You know what? Let's do this now for a reason. I have a reason to do this now. The game's nerfed. Game sucks. You don't get no characters at all. No characters. Like, it just doesn't happen. You just go forever, get nothing. This wasn't the reason why I was doing this. I had a separate reason. I'm unsummoning you so hard. Like, anyway, we also have, that's going to be a meme now. People are saying it. I have people DMing me laughing their faces off. Like, people, comment section, people in my Discord laughing. Like, you know, sometimes you just have to meme it, because when you meme it and people see it, until somebody actually says it, it'll go on for like forever, and you have a whole bunch of people just mad copium everywhere. Just, oh my god, I can't get characters because, you know, a few people were unlucky. And that's gonna happen. It's gotcha. These games are designed for people to be unlucky and want to spin. That's just the nature of the situation. But this game in particular, more so than any other game that we have on the gacha market right now, 100%, you have a chance. You have a valid chance to do something. And if you are the worst possible luck, you still have a valid chance to just pity and then just make the character and get dupes. You could just, and then come back later when the banner come back, and then maybe you get lucky that point. Then you can hit the max status, and then you can hit plus 15 and all that type of stuff. But you have a chance in this game. So when people say stuff like, oh, it's nerfed, you can't get stuff, and this game sucks, and this, that, or because of the banners, you gotta be quiet, because you picked the wrong game to misinformation in. When it comes to that, it's the wrong game. Go somewhere else with that. Go to Epic 7 with that, and go complain over there and be dumb. You can't do that here. Now, we have Run Bride Run. Now, what this is going to do is give you all of the currency. As you see, I didn't do any of this yet. This is flat. I just logged in and just woke up, yo. Just woke up. My voice ain't even settled yet. I ain't had no coffee. I ain't drink no water. I just said, you know what, I'm going to do this video now because I already know what all this stuff is. I don't need to research anything. I already know what it is. So you're going to have Run Bride Run, and you get all of the currency. And then you head over here. You have your login, as you can see, what we get. We need currency. That's the weakness of the game right now, because you just don't have anything to build currency on. And it's the same way in JP, by the way. Once you do all the stages, you just don't have anything other than what you get daily from the events. Now in JP, they have better events because stuff is pushed along a little bit further. But right now, we're starving a little bit over here, so they got to do something about that. All right, so over here, EX. So essentially what happens with the EX and how you level up is you need a book, you need evolution gems, you need the EX evolution testament. Now, as you can see, you have to clear the event stages 850. That is a lot of that. There's no way. There's no way. Like, you just using all your stamina for this. That is craziness. 100% craziness. They wildin' with that. But yeah. And then you have the Run Bride Run, and then the achievement is to get I guess I'll call her Bridal, because Shiramuku, it sounds dumb in my opinion, but I will call her Bridal Wars, Thyrza. And you need to get her up to, I guess daily you will get this if you get her to 65, if you actually even get the character. And yeah. So then over here, you're going to see we have all of the goodies. And then what you could do. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this. What you can actually do is you can just try to get the daily reset and get a scroll every day until maybe you get her, and then push her up there so you get the stamina, which make it a little bit easier. But what you can also do is worry about the mirrors over here, which they have set up for you. And then you have the fourth one right there. Then you have Soul Essence. Then you have the Karma Gift. This shop is very specific, and about the best thing I can tell you right now is that the way that this is obviously the character itself. You can tell the character is not super meta, but the character is good, and the character is a direct counter for most of the strength units. I mean, most of the tech units, I'm sorry. So they're not going to make this easy. You basically can shut down tech units with this character and heal your strength units, which makes you more tanky, which is a pain in the ass. Especially, I didn't know how much of a pain in the ass until I faced it last month in JP. Thankfully, not many people are doing that in JP and PvP, but when you face it, it sucks. Like, it really does suck. It just sucks. So, but that's just the game in general. Like, there's counters for everything in this game, and whenever you face your counter, it sucks. Unless you overpower it somehow, so you gotta have a built team to overpower it. But majority of the time, you're gonna face your nemesis, and it's not gonna be a fun time for you. So this store right here, my best advice for you is to get the 1,000 every day, because it's not gonna be that hard to do the 1,000, and get the Fate Scroll, and then figure out you can't overcap it the way we used to. It's just basically gonna be the scroll, and then you just go in there and you farm. The interesting thing is that you have a shot. Get your trainers. I will fight people who try to mess around with this currency. Don't you dare get that coin. Refined currency is fine. If for whatever reason that you want any of these characters, go for it. I wouldn't, because they show up. All three of those characters show up. If you are needing any of these, this is going to be a. That's a long grind right there. That's a lot. Then you have the soul essence that you can do every day. I would suggest that. And if you have the character, get the karma gifts for the character. Outside of that, this whole store is a skip. I know I said all that just to say skip, but there's a lot of if, so I said if a lot. This whole store is a skip. So this is a skip week to do what you want, basically. Especially if you don't have the character and you're not getting the character, it's almost not even worth doing at that point. Pay attention to your Garden of Mystery. Finish out all your Garden of Mystery stuff as you can. Just get your free books for karma. And now, in order to actually level up your characters, let's go to Lucy, because Lucy is the character that we're going to be doing on it. What you need to do is you're going to have to go to upgrade. And then go to rank up. And you're going to notice that now, with her, I can actually reach a certain point. Now, as you can see, I have everything but the EX Testament right here. So essentially, I could do this. I have the gold already, but I don't have the EX Testament. Now, EX Testament is in multiple places in JP, but over here, I'm going to look and see. I don't think it's anywhere usable over here. Not yet. Let me just make sure before I say that. It's in the store in JP in like multiple places. And I'll be honest, until like last month, I didn't even know what it was. I knew what it said, but I didn't know what it was. I was like, what the hell is EX? I don't have anything EX. What the? And then finally I clicked. There it is. All right, so it is over here. Now these are shards of it. And I did get a bunch of shards. I'm trying to think. I should have had JP up. That's what I should have had. And I don't think that there's any shards over here. You just have the straight event. And this is just the food tour. That's meh. So what ends up happening in JP is that the Testament stuff is in all of these stores, like every single one. That's what I was looking to see. Maybe if they would retroactively put it there. They didn't. that didn't happen. But we do have a shard here, which that is a lot of currency for that shard. Yeah, that's it. All right. So that's where you can pick them up from. And then again, That is a lot, yo. They're not trying to make it easy. 850 times? You'd be lucky if you do it 200 times. Is it? I can't be. Is it per? It gotta be per. Hold on. That can't be. We're gonna. I don't remember anything like this in JP. Levy, shut up. I actually went back and watched the anime again. Anime is not bad. It actually deserves to be restarted. It's supposed to be ecchi and everything else and stuff like that, but it's not bad. And it's an interesting take on the whole holy angel and God story. It probably will never, unless this game becomes like a super hit, it'll probably never come back though. Because nobody's asking for it. And that's the reality of the situation. Now, essentially what you can do, if you want to try to make this possible, is you're going to have to actually sit on the 10 stamina and just strictly do that. Which you get drop info, you see, the only thing that you're going to get is coin at that point. And all the way at the end, you get energy drink over here. How much? I can't peek the stamina. Now, it is this, as I think about it, this is somewhat possible if you just sit at the first stage. You just have to sit at the first stage and not care about anything else just to do that, which I'm going to do it because that's all like effort at that point. It'd be good if you can get to a point where, but I guess the stamina is going to go up at that point where, I guess it's just banquet, right? Yeah, it just starts at banquet. And I'm guaranteed this is going to be like 30 or 40 stamina, and it's not going to be worth it. So your best bet is just basically sitting at 10 right there if you want to eke it out, because like literally that'll be 30 right now just for the stamina. And I can make that. I can make that because I haven't even used all my weekly stamina yet. I use my monthly, sadly. So we snatched that. There's a bunch of stuff here. This is just like is this like a really crazy acquire 5,000? I mean, at least they're giving you something. I'm thinking more so that this just automatically does what it does. Like I'm just thinking that's insanity. That's craziness. I mean, I guess they want you to farm, but Jesus. I had to get Beelzebub. I have to just let her farm. You can do that for free. You don't even have to spend any type of your trainers to get her up to that point, and then you automatically you'll get that currency. Like that's really like, why would you make us grind like that? Like, yikes. Is there anything else down here at the bottom? Whatever. I'm done with this. I'm done with trying to rationalize it. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. Like the most unuseful thing. Like, I prefer to get that last. I'm about to do all of these. Give me this bride so I can make this easier. Hit me with the single. Wow, I was joking. I was actually joking. I was actually joking. Wow. Okay, this game broken. Like, game, you can't get no characters, yo. No characters whatsoever. Nothing. Nothing. I don't even have to say that at this point. I had to say nothing. I had to say absolutely nothing at this point. I think that's it, right? I already got the original. Like I told you before, I got Bride Thyrza 3 times, and outside of her own banner, and JP. So what I can basically do now is just keep trying to farm and get her again, and then get like the dupe, and then she'd be perfect for like team 2 or team 3 or something like that. Looking good, looking good. I'm happy with that. All right, so we can just throw her game. No, we can just throw her into this because obviously she has a bonus, both of them, and I have an 80% bonus on top of this as well. So we can just set the team up. Cast formation, and what was this one? And I usually just let Furka and Lucy carry it anyway. So bam. Also, you know what I noticed watching the anime again? The voices aren't the same. They have different voices, which was really disappointing. Where is... Am I tripping? Hello? I'm tripping. Oh, she's first. Oh, she almost was first. So did my Soulpedia go up? It did. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys in this video. Hope you enjoyed. No, it's just the wrong characters. Shut up. Shut up. No. Absolutely not. You're still talking. There we go. So that's all I got for you guys. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll be back tomorrow with JP because obviously JP is going to update as well, and we'll see what they do over there with that. And I'll let you see. I have Raph over there, Christmas Raph, so you guys get to see that too. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.